The following Let's Play contains copyrighted material from John Williams' score of the Star Wars saga, developed by George Lucas, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Fox at the time of the original release, and more recently in the years that have followed, Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. As such, the volume of the soundtrack from Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace will be incredibly low within the game, and with cutscenes muted entirely to try and best suit the regulations that Google and YouTube have provided. Thank you for understanding.
What is your plan, Jedi?
Let's try to reach your ship.
You're stepping on my dress. I need more room, Obi-Wan. Help me! I'm not hurt. The laser blast just grazed my shoulder.
Obi-Wan! I'm impressed by your skills, my young Padawan. Now it is time to journey to Coruscant.
The hyperdrive is badly damaged. We must replace the T-14 hyperdrive generator.
I'll travel into town, search for the parts we need. Jar Jar will come with me, but you must remain with the ship to protect the Queen.
Very well, Master. But the Queen has ordered her handmaiden Padme to follow you into town as well.
The Queen would like me to learn more about this planet.
Come along, then.
Don't worry about my safety. I've been trained in self-defense. Let's go.
Excellent, all the dialogue triggered. Obi-Wan, do you have anything to say?
Good luck, Master. I sense that you will need all your skills to find what we need on this desolate world.
Thank you for
more
that.
Dangerous than I thought.
Panaka?
I'll keep watch here until you return.
Awesome. So, there's some flash grenades by the ship, so let's pick those up. And now we can go and return to Padme and Jar Jar. And here are some Tusken Raiders, because, it isn't Tatooine until you've seen some Tusken Raiders. And this can be a dangerous fight if you're not prepared for it. So just make sure you take out the ranged units as quick as you can, because they're the most dangerous ones. These guys don't seem to be fighting back much though. Are you okay? Okay, I think that's all of them.
Having no fun on this planet.
You don't say, Jar Jar. Okay. Right, so apologies for the long delayed introduction to this recording. Hello, people of the internet, this is Shaky Jake, and I really need a catchphrase. As you can see, we have now started the second half of Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace, where we are now playing as a new character in the form of Qui-Gon Jinn, who pretty much plays exactly the same as Obi-Wan Kenobi does, apart from a couple of minor differences which I will show up at an opportune moment. There's Anakin Skywalker, our first glimpse at the Chosen One, according to the prequel trilogy. So Padme, do you have anything interesting to say?
Jar Jar and I will find food and supplies while you search for the parts we need.
Cool. What about you, Jar Jar?
Lisa need a drink.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you, to be honest. I'd need a drink if it was this hot. Okay, so the only difference is with Kragon Jin, if I can demonstrate it away from the public, is he... Oh, they've just moved up there. I was wondering where they were going. He has a green lightsaber, naturally, like the film, and some of his attacks differ slightly in terms of animation. So his landing attack, he doesn't do an overly flamboyant, twist like Obi-Wan does, and I think some of his idle attacks differ slightly, but apart from that he plays exactly the same. So Anakin is going to run off. Hello, Mr. Jawa. This level is quite glitchy from my recent experiences attempting to do this. Sometimes the dialogue at the beginning of the level doesn't trigger properly, and then other times I've had things where characters have just, froze for no reason whatsoever, meaning I can't progress further in the level, and then other times it just doesn't work as intended. So I am going to be making quite a lot of saves for the rest of the Let's Play, because I think the game gets a little glitchier from this point onwards. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm not going to talk to any NPCs yet, even though that is the point of these next few levels with Kragon Jin. There is one NPC I want to try and talk to in particular first, and he was just getting stuck on a Jawa, apparently, and it's this dude with the pointy hat over here, who is an interesting NPC. Oh, don't push me. Okay, I want to see if I can talk to him.
Excuse me.
Okay, can't talk to him here apparently. Can I talk to him if I get in his way here?
Excuse me.
No. Okay, I've got one more chance at being able to talk to him elsewhere on the level. Let's see if I can just find him. Oh, there's Watto. Oh, and if any of these thugs try and attack you, killing them will not turn the rest of Tatooine against you, so you don't have to worry about that, thankfully. Okay, you are the person I want to talk to. Can I just...
Excuse me.
Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to talk to him this time.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a shame. Basically, the developers decided to make this guy with the pointy hat a 50-50% chance of whether or not you can talk to him or not. He's not overly important in the grand scheme of things, but he does give you a crate dragon tooth if you give him compliments and tell him he's brave and all that kind of stuff. And you can use that crate dragon tooth for trading purposes on this level and the next. And I think it's only to get a blaster rifle, but it's still quite nice to have.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's not going to talk to us. Okay. Well, I'm going to kill you then, because I don't think that will penalise me in any way. And you're a dick anyway. We'll try and talk to your clone though, because it would be nice to try and get the crate dragon tooth.
Dog worm for sale.
What do you want?
Oh, we can talk to him. Yes, awesome. Right, so I'm just going to show you the dialogue tree. I'm not going to interrupt particularly. So essentially this guy is this game's version of Han Solo. You might pick up some similarities with the dialogue, the dialect, and just the overall behaviour of this character. So I'm just going to go through the dialogue tree and see what happens.
I'm looking for a T-14 hyperdrive generator.
I don't know anything about that. I just arrived in town.
I also just killed your clone a couple of meters away as well, but let's not go there.
As have I. My name is Qui-Gon Jinn. I am a Jedi in the service of the Republic.
I'm Matt Rags. I've come all the way from Corellia to hunt crate dragons.
What is a crate dragon?
It's a vicious, monstrous beast with huge fangs and large claws.
Why would you seek such a terrifying creature?
To become rich, of course. Inside the crate dragon's belly, I'll find polished stones called dragon pearls. They are worth a fortune.
Where will you find this monster?
In the Jundland Wastes.
I'm not familiar with that area of Tatooine.
It's probably the most dangerous place on the entire planet. I'll need to fight my way past Tusken Raiders, Womp Rats, and other threats. But I am Matt Rags, The greatest hunter the galaxy has ever known.
Okay, so here you want to make sure that you compliment him as opposed to say he has a massive ego because he won't give you anything. So we're going to say this.
You are certainly one of the most courageous men I have ever encountered.
You're okay, friend. Take this dragon's tooth as a souvenir of your trip to Tatooine. It's virtually priceless, but I'm feeling generous today.
Awesome, so we've got the Crate Dragon Tooth which we can use for later on. And that's the other major thing I wanted to show off this episode. And now we can progress through the level as intended.
Buy some hydroponic vegetables?
And I think this is one of the NPCs who was modelled on a real life person.
Good day to you, stranger. How may I help you?
And if I remember correctly, it was specifically Gillian Anderson that this character model was based on. Okay, I'm looking for a T14 hyperdrive generator.
I'm looking for a T14 hyperdrive generator.
Well, Watto has more ship parts than anyone.
And this is something I've always found slightly amusing about this game. These characters are perfectly happy to tell you that Watto has the parts you're after, and they know who he is, but they're not going to tell you where to find him, which I find slightly amusing.
Can you tell me how I can find Watto?
No, I'm not sure where he is. You might try asking someone else.
It's almost as if, you know, the characters in this level are kind of like, oh yeah, we know who Watto is, you know, he's got the parts you're after, but oh, don't ask us where he is, because we don't know. Who do you think we are? Do you think we're his employees or something? Calm down. Okay, so I do like the Qui-Gon Jinn parts of the game, simply because they're a nice breather after the two levels on, you know, Feed in particular, or in Feed I should say. I was going to say on Naboo, but anyway, the Mos Espa levels are a nice breather after the Feed levels, and it gives you a chance to play the game from a different perspective. So instead of it being combat driven, it's very much RPG and narrative driven, in the sense that you have to go around, talk to NPCs, and do some trading, get the ship parts, etc. So here is a character from the film who you can play as in the Episode 1 pod racing game.
Hello, stranger. I have never seen you here before. I am Tinto, one of Mota Espa's most famous racers.
What is it that you race?
Pod racers, of course. I own the fastest pod racer on Tatooine.
Do you ever win?
Bet on me tomorrow. I know I will win this time.
You didn't quite answer my question, Tinto. And I do love you, because you were great to play as in the Star Wars Episode 1 racer game, but you still didn't answer my question.
I'm looking for a T14 hyperdrive generator.
Well, you should see Watto. He have any parts you need.
Tell me how I can find Watto.
Ah, find Anakin. He will show you to Watto's shop.
Now at that point, any reasonable person would be like, where can I find Anakin? But, you know, the game doesn't give you that option at that particular moment in time. So, and another thing as well, once you've asked about, you know, once you hear about Watto's name for the first time, you can pretty much ask anyone about him from there on. Oh look, here's that character again. I was, you know, I just saw you on a stool. How are you doing?
Back away slowly and
Whoa!
carefully and keep your hands where I can see them.
Whoa, calm down. Okay. I'm gonna head out then. Bye. What's round here then?
Out of my way, loser.
Someone who's very rude, apparently. What about you?
Hey, you. Come here. Hand over all your money.
Yeah, you seem legitimate.
I have quite a few Republic credits. You can have them all.
Republic credits are worthless. I want peanuts.
Right, so Jedi mind trick this guy.
You don't need my money. You're sorry you've bothered me.
I don't need your money. I'm sorry I have bothered you.
For the hell of it, let's just ask him if he knows where the T14 hyperdrive generator is.
I'm looking for a T14 hyperdrive generator.
Ask Watto. He's got everything you need.
Everyone keeps telling me that, but they don't tell me where he is. Anyway, let's have a look round. So yeah, this part of the game is really nice. You know, you get to walk around, you get to talk to a load of NPCs. Some of them have repeated conversations, and then you just get a nice opportunity to take a breather after some pretty intense combat levels. And let's see what's down here, because it's been a while since I've played this.
I saw Vectral go into a store, but he won't answer.
And I'm assuming that store is here, if I remember correctly. And what do you have to say?
Excuse me, can you help me save my son?
I'm getting flashbacks to Feed. What is it about this game and mothers losing their sons?
Excuse me, can you help me save my son?
Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, God.
Oh, great Jedi, have you been sent to help free my son?
Are you okay? I think I may have just caused you to sink through the floor. Yeah, as I said, the game's glitchy nature really starts to show up here. I actually had an instance where I died jumping off the top of this building and fell through the floor. But anyway, what can I do to help you then?
What can I do to help you?
My son Tomo is being held by Captain Neg. For several months, Neg has forced Tomo to work endlessly. He always promises to free Tomo, but I know that he never will.
What makes you think I'm a Jedi?
The Force is strong with you. I can feel it.
You clearly auditioned for The Force Awakens, didn't you? And then you never got the call back. I am so sorry, but that does sound like something that almost predicted The Force Awakens. Anyway.
I will speak with this Captain Neg.
The captain lives right up these stairs.
Are you going to get back up? Can I still talk to you?
The captain lives right up
Oh
these stairs.
God, every time I approach her it just keeps getting worse. Do not disappear from the game.
It's your business.
I would like to speak with Captain Neg.
Captain Neg does not wish to see you.
How does he know, though? He doesn't know who I am.
I'm here for the child called Tomo.
There is no Tomo here.
Right. If you say any of these first two options, then at least one turret comes out of the ground. We don't want that, so just say never mind.
Never mind.
I know, I'm being boring. Yeah, she's still in the floor.
You'll never get through the front door.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Why didn't you tell me that before I went upstairs, though? You weird Ithorian lady who, every time I approach you, you seem to sink through the floor. Let's move on. So we've got an option for a side quest there to try and rescue Tomo, and that's one thing this level and the next do really well. They give you quite a variety of side quests and different ways to approach the level in how you can complete it. So let's move on. Let's progress through Mos Espa.
Better stand back, mister, 'cause I'm about to slash all my prices.
This guy knows how to sell things.
See anything you'd like to buy?
Seriously, I've always liked his marketing slogan. And we've got some unique dialogue here, so let's just go with that.
Business seems to be thriving here.
We're always very busy before a pod race.
What is a pod race?
I have a pod racer out back, plus a lot of other junk.
Can you show me the pod racer?
Sure, follow me.
Slightly unnecessary flip there from me, but I thought it was worth it so this character could actually get through okay.
I need to find a few more parts to get it running for the race.
I'm looking for a T-14 hyperdrive generator.
Wow, nobody has those, except maybe Watto.
Tell me how I can find Watto.
You might want to try finding Watto's servant, Anakin. The kid's pretty smart, and Watto listens to him.
Where is Anakin?
What's it worth to you?
Oh, that's how you want to play it, is it? Okay.
Here are 10 credits.
Republic credits? These are worthless here, friend.
You'll tell me where I can find him.
I'll tell you where he is for free.
That's better.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Anakin lives in the slave quarters when he's not working for Watto.
Okay, so I wanted to trigger the conversations with this guy simply because he'll be useful later on in the level. And also, getting him to come into his sort of backyardy area, you've got an option to have a full health pickup later on if you need it. So we're going to leave
Interested
here.
in parts for your moisture evaporators?
We're going to leave here for a bit and we're going to carry on. Talk to everyone we can within reason, because otherwise we'll be here all day. And you're the next person I want to speak to.
What can I do for you?
I believe this is meant to be one of the pod racers from the film. You know, one of the guys who's in the pod racers is what I was meant to say.
I'm looking for a T-14 hyperdrive generator.
Sorry, I only deal in pod racers and pod racer parts.
Tell me more about this pod racing.
Well, that pod racer out there is mine. Come see me race tomorrow at the arena.
Do you ever win?
Yes. Place a bet tomorrow and you make lots of money.
Ah, such a great answer to that question.
Do you know where I can find Anakin?
I saw him running down the road towards his home.
Right, so the characters that answer your question seem to be a little bit, you know, decisive and shady in the way they answer, but whatever. Oh, someone else is going to try and attack me. So as you can see, nobody's turned against me yet, thankfully, because I'm killing rough characters.
Buy some hydroponic vegetables?
Do you have anything else to say besides what I've already said to you?
Good day to you, stranger. How may I help you?
I'm searching for a young boy named Anakin.
Anakin lives with his mother in one of the first floor units in the slave quarters.
And she automatically assumes I know what and where the slave quarters are. Whatever.
Have a nice day.
The game doesn't give you much options in actually, you know, elaborating on a point, but whatever.
Qui-Gon!
Oh, Padme's shouting at us. We'll come to her in a minute.
Hello, handsome. I have another job right now, but maybe we'll get together later.
Insert romantic music here. Okay.
I'm so relieved. I need your help, Qui-Gon.
So there's two ways we can play this. We can act dumb, or we can go for the more intelligent option. And I imagine that either one of these would be in character for Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm just going to pick one at random.
Let me guess. Jar Jar has wandered away. He is probably lost.
He vanished in the marketplace somewhere.
Did you learn anything?
Several locals have told me about a boy named Anakin. He may be able to help us.
Now, I believe the reason that this conversation is here is in case you didn't talk to any of the NPCs beforehand, so the game actually gives you a reason to look for Anakin and to look, you know, to find what are in the ship parts and all that stuff.
Go on, I'm listening.
Anakin knows a local junk dealer named Watto.
I'll help you find Jar Jar.
I am quite capable of finding Jar Jar on my own. You should look for this Anakin.
I highly doubt Padme is actually capable of finding Jar Jar, but we'll see in the long run. So in here we've got small health, which I can save for later on. Oh, there's two of you. Okay. Yes, these are twin sisters, and I believe they kind of are related to Sebulba in the film. They're kind of his personal masseuses, but I could be wrong there. What do you have to say?
Get out now! I'll call the guards if you don't leave.
Whoa! You just offered me a proposition earlier. What's changed your mind? What about you?
You better leave.
Okay. So let's open that door just so we can come back through here later. And all these kids look exactly like Anakin's friend from the film. Yeah, they all look like his friend from the film.
I want my home back.
Okay, what's up, man?
A group of thugs just took over my house. Where are the guards when I need them?
What can I do to help you?
Can you help me get those thugs out of my house?
Why did they throw you out?
I don't know. They just tossed me out into the street.
That seems unreasonable.
I will talk with them for you.
They're right up those stairs.
I don't need stairs, I'm a Jedi. I can just jump and flip on them.
What do you want?
What are you doing here?
We're conducting a little business with our neighbor.
I will not allow this crime to continue.
If you don't back off, someone is going to end up dead.
Whoa, that's really unreasonable, sir. Do you want to consider revising that statement? Well, you leave me no choice.
If you resort to violence, you will find that I am a formidable opponent.
Whoa, we actually lost quite a bit of health there. I might need that small health pickup in a minute.
Oh, thanks. They were going to rob me blind.
Okay, so we've saved this guy, who I quite like for one simple reason. I'm going to show you why.
I owe you. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Okay, Craigon, have you ever heard of a thing called personal space? I think you're kind of invading this guy's space a little bit.
I'm looking for a T-14 hyperdrive generator.
I don't think I could get one of those. But if you ever need anything else, just ask.
That is the reason why I love this character. Pretty much everything you ask him, he'll give you that response. He's the kind of guy who you ask him to do a favour and then he's like, oh, I don't think I can do that. Nah. If you want me to do anything else, yeah, I'll go for it. And then you ask him something else and then he'll just say the same thing. I've always quite liked that for one simple reason. Oh, you've come back out of the ground. Awesome. That's good to see. Oh, this guy selling dung worms. I can't remember if this was true or not, or if my memory's playing me up, but if you walk through those dung worms... Okay, man, calm down. If you walk through those dung worms, characters on this level will tell you that you stink, which is actually slightly amusing in context. I might try it, if I remember, just to see if that actually is a thing or not, because I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played this game. You know, from beginning to end. So let's just let's go and find Anakin at some point.
It took you long enough. I hope you didn't break anything. Well, thanks for getting rid of those ruffians anyway. It took you long enough.
You don't need to tell me your life story again. Come on.
Well, thanks for getting rid of those ruffians anyway.
Hey, stranger. What are you doing wandering around the slave quarter?
Oh, we triggered a conversation with you. Awesome.
I'm searching for a boy named Anakin. Do you know him?
Yeah, and he lives with his mother at the end of the slave quarter.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is the slave quarter. Just saying. Ah, and here's Anakin's mum, Shmi.
You seem to be lost in the slave quarters. Can I help you?
Are you okay? Your nose appears to be rather triangular. I would suggest getting some surgery for it, but anyway.
I'm Qui-Gon Jinn, a Jedi in the service of the Republic. I'm searching for a boy named Anakin.
Anakin is my son. He and I are Watto's slaves. I think Anakin is working on his pod racer right now.
Can you take me to Anakin?
Yes, but if I agree to help you, you must aid my son.
Go on.
I don't want him to remain a slave forever. Can you find a way to free Anakin?
Interestingly, if you say that, you know, I'm sorry, but I did not come to Tatooine to free slaves, which is a line from the film, the game just doesn't let you progress anymore. It just kind of stops until you eventually agree to say, yes, Anakin will be free before I leave this planet. So, we're not going to say the second dialogue option, let's just say the top one.
Yes, Anakin will be free before I leave this planet.
Thank you, Qui-Gon. Follow me.
And of course, if you really want to be rude, you can get in Shmi's way.
Excuse me.
Ah, it's actually quite, I feel quite guilty blocking Shmi. Okay, go on then. You going to move? There we go. Oh, and because the Mos Espa maps allow you to kill everyone if you really wanted to, including kids, you could just kill Shmi on her own, kill nobody else, and just Anakin's mum, and you won't be able to progress because, you know, Anakin just doesn't want to help you. But because, you know, you've just killed his mum. It's a little bit of a turn off when you meet somebody for the first time. But otherwise, that normally happens when you've killed a few people in a row. For Anakin to normally say that, but if you kill his mom as the only person, then it becomes uncompletable. So Anakin, what do you have to say?
Hi.
Just hi? Okay.
You must be Anakin. I've heard much about you.
You're a Jedi, aren't you? All Jedi carry lightsabers.
The Force is strong with you.
Strong enough to be a Jedi?
I am going to avoid answering that question.
I must repair my ship. Anakin, can you help me?
Watto has parts for any ship. I can take you to his shop.
Can you introduce me to him?
Follow me. We'll head through the junkyard. It's faster.
Right, so I'm just going to save here for a moment, because this is where I did encounter some glitches a few times. And we're back.
Follow me! Come on! You're awful slow for a Jedi.
Bit harsh. I'm moving quite fast, actually. See, I was up here before you. Little shit.
Follow me!
Okay, so you don't want to stand in this because you will die. So let's just move back. This falls down. Ignore the Jawas for now, because we might come back there later. And we need to do a little bit of box pushing.
What do you want?
I'm not going to talk to you yet. There's Watto. So there's Anakin. What we want to do is just wait for Watto to come and talk to us.
What do you want?
Because again, on some test recordings I did of this, Watto just froze at one point and I couldn't make any progress with the level.
I'm looking for a T-14 hyperdrive generator.
I got a T-14, a T-15, and even a T-17, which is impossible to find anywhere else. I'll make you a great deal on that T-17.
I will give you 500 credits for a T-14.
The public credits are worthless on this planet. You need 100 gold peggats if you are going to buy a T-14 from me.
Could you possibly sell it for less?
If you had 50 peggats, I might bet you for it at the pod races, huh?
You will take credits for the T-14.
Get lost! Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Come back when you got some money.
Okay, so the game just proves that Watto is immune to Jedi mind tricks, just like the film. And really, that's actually a paraphrased version of the entire conversation from the film. So, let's come out here.
I'm trying to get my pod racer ready for the race. My special engine design will make it the fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Right, so we want to talk to Anakin again here.
If you bet on me in the Bunta Eve pod race, you could win enough for a T-14. But I still need to fix my pod racer. It's broken.
This is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the level. We are going to be helping Anakin with his pod racer.
What do you need to fix your pod racer?
A servo control system and a mass coupler.
And we need to find those two exact things. And in order to do that, we have to trade parts with people on this level.
What about Watto?
Watto thinks I'll lose. He's sure to place a bet with you.
I have a Naboo fusion coil. Would that do any good?
No, but maybe we could trade him for what we need.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so there's multiple ways of approaching this level, as I have said before. You can make different trades with certain people with different items at your disposal. It's up to you how you approach the mission. All you need to do is just get the Naboo, not the Naboo fusion coil. You just need to get the servo control system and a mass coupler.
What do you want? Do you still want that T-14?
Okay, interesting camera angle there. I am slightly cut off, but okay.
I will give you a portable fusion coil from Naboo in exchange for the T-14.
Not for the T-14, but I will give you a hydro spanner for the fusion coil.
If I remember correctly, Watto will just give you a random item. You know, even though you offer him the fusion coil every time, I think he gives you different items. You know, just randomly. So yeah, let's go for the hydro spanner.
We have reached an agreement here.
Items from Naboo are in great demand here.
we may as well do Watto a favour, considering we are going to get a T14 off him at some point in the game. So let's talk to his friend.
What do you want?
Who are you?
I sometimes sort junk for Watto.
That didn't quite answer my question, but okay.
Can you tell me anything about Watto?
He likes to gamble, but I doubt he'd place a wager with you.
Well, he just did, so you're wrong.
Can you tell me anything about Anakin?
Kid's got a pod racer, but there's no way I'd bet on him to win. Sebulba the Dug always wins.
I'm looking for a T14 hyperdrive generator.
I think Watto has one around here somewhere. But unless you've got a lot of money, you ain't gonna get it.
Spoiler alert, the T14 is right over there. I found that out recently. And the T17 that Watto mentioned is this big beast here. I don't know what kind of ship would need a hyperdrive this big. So Watto, this is what happened last time. Watto froze exactly like this. Fortunately, we don't need to speak to him again, so we don't have to worry about that.
Racer ready for the race.
Anakin's given us his life story again.
The fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Padme, do you have anything to say yet?
I can't find Jar Jar anywhere.
And that's the other, other main quest of this level, is to find Jar Jar Binks.
Did he say anything before he disappeared?
He said he was very thirsty. I don't think he liked the heat.
He was giving hints about that literally from the beginning of the level, Padme. Were you not listening? Okay, so you've now got to find Jar Jar as well, and it's pretty obvious where he actually is.
I'll find him.
Good luck.
I'm trying to get my pod racer ready for the race. My special engine design will make it the fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Okay, Anakin, I think you've rehearsed this life story a little bit too much for my liking. Let's just move away. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just had to save and turn something off in the background. I have been messing around with my microphone settings a little bit because I noticed there was a lot of static in the first few parts of the Let's Play. And it's because I completely forgot to plug in my headset at the back of my PC, because I've been plugging it at the top of my PC near where my fans are, and that picked up a lot of static on the recording. So hopefully from the back it will sound a lot more clear and there'll be a lot more clarity with the recording. Oh, hello again. So hopefully that will ease any potential audio issues for the future.
Hello.
Right, let's talk to you then.
Jabba could lend you money to bet on the pod races.
Who are you two?
I'm Angela, and this is my twin sister. We work as masseuses for Sebulba, and anyone else with a lot of money.
Okay, good to know that I was correct in that sense then. I'm going to ask a really stupid question and pretend I don't know who Jabba the Hutt is.
Who is Jabba?
Jabba the Hutt. You of all people must know the Hutts.
And let's be really tactless with our answer.
They are extremely obese, or so I've been told.
Ooh, very bold for an outlander. Jabba will find you most entertaining.
Why would Jabba lend me money?
Well, Jabba's always interested in wagers. I think he'd enjoy gambling with a Jedi.
What makes you think I'm a Jedi?
Well, you better be a Jedi if you're going to survive a meeting with Jabba. He's likely to test your skills.
It's probably pretty obvious you're a Jedi, Qui-Gon, because I can see a lightsaber from here on your belt. Okay.
How do I contact Jabba?
We'll meet you at the Mos Espa Arena just before the pod race.
Or, alternatively, we'll meet you on the next level. That's basically what she's saying.
Barbo is hurrying as fast as he can.
Barbo. What are you doing, Barbo? You okay? Right, I think he just...
If you want to do business, go to Barbo's store.
Right, we'll come back to him later. I think I may have just temporarily glitched him out, because he's not normally meant to, do that.
Barbo is hurrying as fast as he can.
Right, we'll come back. Hopefully the characters will sort themselves out whilst I'm off screen. To them, anyway. Okay, so we've got a number of things we can do now. We can basically trade for, pod racer parts and find Jar Jar Binks and all that good stuff. So, let's see what we can do.
Better stand back, mister, because I'm about to slash all my prices.
Let's see if we can trade with you.
See anything you'd like to buy?
I'm looking for a mass coupler.
Yes, I have a mass coupler, but I hear that you only have Republic credits.
Will you take anything in trade?
Sorry, but you don't have anything that I need.
How do you know? You haven't told me what you need.
Sorry, but you don't have anything that I need.
Right, we'll come back to you later and hopefully you'll be a bit more, reasonable. Okay, let's try this fellow in here.
What can I do for you?
Do you have any pod racer parts that you wish to trade?
I need a hydro spanner. I give you a fuel converter for one.
That's a deal.
We have reached an agreement here.
Good trading with you.
Okay, so we've got a fuel converter, and we can pick up another one from that location with the Jawas that we passed upon earlier, so I'm going to quickly run there. Oh, and we've already picked up the health, but here's Jar Jar.
Hello, Delhi Jedi.
So let's talk to him.
Mr. Pretty Hot. This frisky water like in Otoganga.
See, I actually feel quite sorry for Jar Jar here, because I can't stand being too hot. I need to be... I basically work better when it's colder as opposed to when I'm hot. So I'm completely on Jar Jar's side here. Anyway, just go to Watto's shop and suffer.
Find Watto's shop and wait there till I return.
Bye-bye.
And Jar Jar somehow knows where he's going. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway. So we're going to pick up the other fuel converter that I know exists.
Tag, you're it!
Be quiet. Let's run through here. Shmi Skywalker seems to have disappeared from the game, which is, slightly interesting. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I've tried plugging in my headset from the back of my PC as opposed to the top part of it, and from what I've gathered, the sound recording is a lot clearer this way because I'm plugged in near the motherboard as opposed to near my PC fans, and it sounds a lot better because of it. Did I pick that up or did I miss? No, I picked it up, that's good. So let's get out of here, because we've got all we need. Let's jump up here, jump up here. And
what do you want?
Do a little bit
I'm trying
more.
to get my pod racer
be quiet,
ready for the
Anakin.
race. My special engine design will make it the fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Okay, so he's not glitched up now, so we're going to wait for Barbo to go back to his store, because he might be able to help us out once he's talked to this guard over here.
Do you mind stepping out of my way?
Dude, you could have just gone round me, but okay.
Barbo is hurrying as fast as he can. Good day. What can Barbo do for you today?
Do you have any pod racer parts that you wish to trade?
Barbo will give you a servo control system for one fuel converter and a repulse booster.
Okay, so we've got one fuel converter, but we haven't got a repulse booster, and I can't remember where you get one of those from, so we'll consider you for the servo control system.
Never mind.
Because that will be useful. And let's go up here through this guy's house, the guy who apparently couldn't walk 2 steps around us. He's pretty rude anyway, so he deserves to have his house trespassed. So let's jump on here. Some people find the Mos Espa levels really boring. I personally don't. I quite like them, as I've said earlier, but again, your mileage may vary. I just like playing as Qui-Gon Jinn, to be honest.
Hey, don't you know this is Sebulba's private apartment? You better get out of here before he returns.
Can't be that private, because, you know, there is a massive wire over these places, so it's pretty easy to get in. And we've got an instance of a blaster rifle. So oh god, pick it up and run. Oh god. Lost a bit of health there, unfortunately. And we've got another, you know, cable that we can crawl across to get into that house where Tomo apparently is. We're going to get shot down, so might as well kill this guy for wasting our time. Whilst we're here, might as well talk to this fella again.
I owe you. If there's anything you need, let me know.
I need a masked coupler.
I don't think I could get one of those.
See?
But if you ever need anything else, just ask.
This guy, everything you say to him is like, nah, I can't get it, sorry, even though I owe you my life.
I'm searching for a servo control system.
I don't think I could get one of those. But if you ever need anything else, just ask.
Why do you exist? Oh, I suppose we could ask him if he has anything that we could use.
Do you have anything I could use?
Here, take these engine binders. They're worth a lot. And maybe you could trade them for whatever you need.
Okay, just ignore everything I just said, because you've made it up to me.
Thank you.
So pick the engine binders up, because they can be useful for trading purposes. Right, we need to go back to that house again, if I can stop getting stuck on the environment. I'm just going to save again. So run back through here. I am going to come back to that guy, I think, later on, just to see if I can annoy him being in his apartment. Crawling on cables. For some reason stopping in the middle. Why are you stopping, Kragon? Right. This next section can actually be quite difficult, so just be careful, is what I'm saying. On a test recording I did die here. So now that we've killed that guy who was shooting us earlier, we won't get interrupted again. I'm not quite sure why that guy always spawns every time you start, you know, crawling on this, or, you know, traversing yourself on the cable. But anyway, let's pick up the health. Actually, no, let's not. Leave that for a moment. Get my lightsaber out. Oh, she's gonna get her stuff out anyway. Okay, there's the turret, so kill that as quickly as we can. And this.
I'm only following orders.
Okay, that's fine. Get the full health. And Tomo is here.
You must be here to rescue me.
Where is Captain Neg?
He's hunting banthas in the Dune Sea and won't be back for a week.
Is there a way to escape?
There is a side exit behind those crates over there.
Can we not use the stairs?
We can't go through the front door. It's too well guarded.
I've just dealt with all of them, and I'm sure, like any door, we could just open it from the inside, but okay.
Let's go. Hurry.
As soon as we say that, this beast gets out, and we're going to have a bit of a difficult time trying to kill him, but an easy way to kill this monster is to just stand on top of the box and hopefully hit him from there. And it's funny, I think this is the first time in the game that you have an enemy with a health bar. Okay, the game is being a little bit weird with its noises though. Okay, that was really easy. I actually made that a little too easy by trapping it in the box. So I apologise if your ears were slightly damaged from that kid's groaning, but I think it worked out for the best. Fortunately, the kid can never die from lightsaber attacks during that sequence, which is really useful, because otherwise you'd have loads of reloading spam.
To open this door.
Not a problem, kid. There you go. Off you go. So we've rescued Tomo. And now we can go back to his mum and hopefully get a reward. And then after that, we'll never meet another mum who's lost her son in this game, because we've had 2 of those side quests already. We don't need any more in that vein.
You have saved my son. Please, accept my gifts.
Thank you.
It is not much, but perhaps these can be of use to you.
That's a gift. Singular, not plural. Gifts is plural. But we've got a repulse booster, which is awesome, so we can get ourselves one of the pod racer parts that we need. I've just thought, actually, we've ignored Tinto. Let's talk to Tinto, because he might have something for us as well. Run back here.
Hello! I'm having myself a little pre-race celebration! Woohoo!
If you keep drinking like that, you won't be able to find the race.
I can drink 5 times as much as any being 3 times my height! Yes!
I love Tinto, he's great.
I'm trying to help Anakin repair his pod racer.
Anakin's a good kid. How can I help?
And see, Tinto even likes the competitors against him as well, which is awesome.
Do you have any pod racer parts that you wish to trade?
I'll give you a servo control system for an engine binder and a repulse booster, okay?
That's perfect, actually. We might as well go with that.
We have reached an agreement here.
Tell Anakin I wish him luck. And don't forget to bet on me.
Okay, so there's the servo control system. We just need the mass coupler. Hopefully we've still got a chance to get that. Again, there are multiple ways of getting certain objects, which is absolutely fine. So we're not going to end up in a game-breaking scenario at any point.
Better stand back, mister, because I'm about to slash all my prices. See anything you'd like to buy?
I'm looking for a mass coupler.
Yes, I have a mass coupler, but I hear that you only have Republic credits.
Okay, we've been through this. Will you take anything in trade? Because I've got more now.
Will you take anything in trade?
I'll trade the mass coupler for 2 fuel converters.
Deal.
We have reached an agreement here.
And there we go. That's all the parts we need for Anakin's pod racer. So we might as well go back to him and complete the level. That went quicker than I was expecting, actually. And there's a lot of characters around here. That's actually quite interesting.
Jar Jar. I'm trying to get my pod racer ready for the race. My special engine design will make it the fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Yawn, Anakin. Right, I've got what you need anyway.
We're ready for the race.
You are a talented boy, Anakin. I'm certain you will succeed.